coming in after all.
This is exactly what I'm saying when it comes to Blood Legions. Just the overall capacity that they have to just clutch the fights in their hands is just so fascinating to watch. But now it seems like F4 and LoG1 this time seems like they are going to be getting inside a fight. And we all do know that LoG1 is one of the teams that do like to secure that great position inside those late circle, but they really do back out when it comes to challenge a fight. And certainly this is going to be the same thing happening. LoG1 is trying their best not to engage in a fight. They're going to be using those utilities. The smoke grenades are coming in through just to overall block the entire vision of F4, but F4 does realize the depth of the situation, so they are going to be using those frag grenades and even just overall smokes to provide a little bit of cover for themselves to just move on and take a better position onto their enemy team. And yes, that certainly is going to be happening. Just take a look at these last. They are just completely racking them from all across the angles.
Well, definitely, and as you said, all across the angles, because now that is, well, how you're going to have to take a fight and from all the directions. F4, they have them surrounded, the nades are going to be thrown inside the houses, but how much damage can you dish out? Plus, for the team that they're trying to charge upon, I mean, another challenge arises in the fact that if you try and avoid F4, if you try and avoid the fight in front of you, you're going to have to take the fight from the back. That's going to be Portal Esports. F4, they lose out on ZAIDAN. The revive is going to come in, the HP bars are low, but Carnage trying to find an opening, and this could be it. The knock does come in. It's just one more player that they have to deal with. Uzi in the hands, perfect close ranges, but now he's going to go down. VOLTRUX comes in next. There is no HP on the lad in the ghillie suit, and he gets finished off. F4, they are starting to kick things up a notch. 6 kills already confirmed for the entire squad. The revives are going to come in. I mean, ZAIDAN is already up. Khan is going to be revived. They're going to heal up, and they're going to move forward. But this last fight, look at that. Circle in the middle of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, out in the open. Everyone is going to be completely exposed. And that is what we love.
Yep. Exactly, these teams will have to get the rotation inside the circle, and when they are going to be rotating inside, of course, they're going to be exposing their body in the middle of the way. And how are they going to be capitalizing over that? Of course, the smoke grenades will be coming into use, but no, I'm going to hold on to my words while we just see A1 Esports this time just completely showering down bullets on their enemies, but certainly not really able to completely connect any of those shots onto anyone. So they are just going to be playing just to overall get a rotation and take a little bit of damage in the process. Of course, exposing your body is going to be a really unfortunate decision over there for all these teams, where they also do not have any other choice. And just take a look at ZAIDAN taking doing so much damage on those vehicles. Of course, going to be blasting out one of those vehicles, and that certainly is going to be finishing one kill for him. It's going to be spotting another one, Joker going down in the process. Of course, unfortunate turn of events, and now they are getting capitalized from the backlines as well. PES is in the search uncomfortable spot as they're only down to one last man standing. It's going to be Modu.
Well, definitely, and the trouble is not going to stop right there, because now F4, they have the numbers of the players of Portal Esports, but VOLTRUX, look at this, all exposed. His teammate was behind him trying to toss a nade towards the opponent. The damage is definitely going to be dished out, but F4, they are smack in the center of all the aggression. In fact, they are the ones who are aggressing in all the directions and towards every single one player that they have spotted out. The player from the side of Portal Esports that they knocked out, I mean, the finish is going to come in for them, but now, look at this, A1 Esports against the players of 7Cs. And well, everyone is thrown down right now. The smokes have been popped out, but it's going to be a huge challenge to see how they actually plan to move forward in the circle. 2 players left for A1 Esports, Shoykot and 6ix9ine in the backline. Shoykot, well, managed to get a knock on Smokey, but 2 players right in front. Those are the 2 players that he has to worry about the most. The nade comes in, and the knock is going to be there on 6ix9ine. Shoykot is going to be the last player surviving in a 1 versus 3 situation, and he gets another one. TrueLove's HP is also really low. He's sitting there on 50% HP. Shoykot goes in, tries to fire in the smoke. He's going to go for the finish, but no, he gets caught with his pants down and finished off by TrueLove. And ladies and gentlemen, well, 7C, they are the squad that survives.
Yep, unfortunate turn of events. Did try his best to actually keep his team inside the game, but certainly wasn't really able to do that. And surely now 7C is in a really decent amount of spot overall. Taking a look at all their teammates are still alive. Yes, some are really down low HP, but certainly they will be healing themselves up as the time is going to be moving on. Now just take a look at the bullets being peppered down, and of course Khan going down in the process. Unfortunate turn of events coming in from that man. And now certainly it does seem like the situations are looking a little bit calm. And as I am saying, ZAIDAN taking so much heavy heavy fire. And now Blood Legion Gyro also going down in the process. But now Leo is last man standing for Blood Legion. Does know that he needs to keep his teammates alive, or he needs to keep his team alive. So he's just going to be playing as safe as he can. And now just take a look what Destroyer is doing. He's completely destroying his enemies with that M466. Certainly not really able to connect any of those shots, but is also going to be throwing some suppressive shots in.
Well, definitely, and the shots that are coming in are pretty crucial. As you said, suppressing fire, it allows your teammates to actually move in, and well, in the process, you can pin down your opponents and delay their movements inside the match. But now, with 5 teams remaining, who is going to be the victors? Trulove, he comes in for the revive on Smokey, but no, Smokey is going to be dropped down so low by Mafia Ninja, and well, Mafia Ninja is trying to get the finish on them, but now everyone has ignored these lads, XB Blood Legion, and as time and time again, Necro, you have been mentioning that these guys, these players from XB Blood Legion, they can clutch their way out of anything. With 5 teams, 8 players, make that 7 players alive, is Leo going to be able to clutch his team's performance to a victory?
Exactly. There is Leon right in front of him, but is he going to be capitalizing on his position? Is moving a little bit closer time by time, but certainly it's going to be coming down to which player is going to be spotting who first. And seems like, yep, Leo just catches a fluke and is going to be taking him down in the process. But now it seems like 7C Reek is going to be taking down Destroyer at the same time. But now, overall, unfortunate as the placement coming in for Destroyer there as well. But also 7C losing another man in the process is going to be Trulove. And seems like Rick is in the back lines taking heavy fire, and he is inside the zone as well. He's taking, yup, unfortunate for him as well. The zone didn't pan out, and of course the rotation wasn't made in time. And certainly this is what happens when you do not respect the zone.
Well, definitely. Gotta respect the blue zone. Dishes out a lot of damage, especially if it's the 8th blue zone. I mean, you're not going to be able to survive this one. But now it is F4. Look at their position. They are so close to the circle. All they have to do is just gatekeep the 2 lads in front of them. 2 versus 1 situation. This game has been laid out for these lads. Destroyer and VOLTRUX. They need to make sure that they secure the chicken dinner in this one. On the other side, Leo, the best case scenario for him is finish off Mafia Ninja, pick up his kill point, and then try and clutch out the 1v2 against the players of F4. What is going to happen? I mean, this is going to be super interesting. Mafia Ninja, look at him. He's crawling towards the position of Leo. But Leo, the utility being tossed out with him might just be a signal as to where he exactly is. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mafia Ninja finishes him off. The final 2 teams, 3 players. F4 with 2 lads. Mafia Ninja gets up behind the smokes, tries to move forward. And, well, he does. Just an edge, but he does.
Certainly, and us, as I was saying, that's going to be the end of the story for Blood Legion this time. But now it's between DRS and F4s. Of course, F4 does have that man advantage going inside. It's going to be 2-on-1 situation. Mafia Ninja is going to be in a little bit of uncomfortable spot as we take a look. Of course, Destroyer is going to get spotted. Beautiful shots coming in from this man, and the finish will be coming in through as well. Mafia is just an absolute eagle eye as we keep on talking. wolvtrux is also going to get spotted. The suppressing fire are coming in through from wolvtrux as well. Certainly doesn't know where he is, and yes, it's going to be another game down, and that's just an absolute beautiful fight breaking down. And it's going to be F4 securing that chicken dinner this time.
Well, F4, they secure the chicken dinner, and look at wolvtrux. What an absolute monster. 6 kills coming in for this one individual. They secure the chicken dinner, and but it was
just overall the way the position, the overall way the flankers find their path through, and just overall they completely capitalize on their enemy team is just so fascinating and just so iconic to watch. I might note down some tips as well, but after watching these teams how they're playing. But now just take a look at Blanco here, a solo man on his mission, and might get caught off guard. But for now, I'm gonna hold on to my words as we take a look at ZAIDAN just popping out so many heads in the process. Now it does seem like he's gonna be making the rotation back to his teammates and does realize that DRS AJ is knocked right in front of him. Now he does realize if he is gonna be exposing his body too much, that might be putting himself in a real bad situation. But now it's all down to that last man standing from DRS. But how is he going to be panning things out? It's going to be Galson. But now there are so many fights erupting in front of us. As the circle is going to be shrinking down to add to his minors, the fights are going to be erupting as Extreme is going to be taking out Sinister, and of course there are just so many fights happening in the nearby vicinity.
Well, definitely the fights are breaking out, and that means a lot of noise is going to be made. You better not get distracted. Focus on your winning strategy. But what is that going to be? We're going to find out. The players of F4 looks like they're moving towards the path of success again. Look at this, 5 kills secured again inside the top 7. So they're doing pretty well for themselves. But
Yeah.
right now towards the western edge of the circle, so not a comfortable position for them because now you have to take care of the teams that are on the farther side, on the other side of the ridges, and that can actually be quite tricky.
And also props given to 1952 as well. Just overall, I feel like Magnet played from the backlines. He completely decimated the team of F4. Or if Magnet wasn't there, I really feel like F4 might have been the one to completely dominate the entire field.
तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए महाकाल का दबा के लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए 5000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए ये 4000 के लिए मैं यहाँ पे नहीं खड़ा हूँ पूरा साल मेहनत करता हूँ आपके लिए बेटा ऐसा नहीं चलेगा लाइक ठोकी दबा के लाइक ठोकिए यहाँ पे देखिए